Got the exhaust stud out of that truck, or SUV, and ready to put our front cover on here. Got it all cleaned up. And Hamilton Cams recommends that you check the clearance. And it's got some rock to it, and it's not seated all against the cover. And the reason for that is this retainer, which I feel it's necessary to have that retainer on there. So we're probably going to cut this out and then TIG weld us a piece on here, a little extension housing, and we should be good to go. But I would like to know what everybody else does in this situation. I know you can buy machine covers, but if you're building on a budget, what's people done in the past? So drop me a line or a comment below. Thanks. All right, found this piece. It's was off an exhaust tip. We welded the exhaust tip straight on the customer's vehicle. So this was left over. I thought, man, I'll get a use for this thing one day. So we're gonna cut that out. After we scribed our line, we used a little air jigsaw, a little air sawzall. Got this cut off, all the paint sanded off so we can TIG weld it. We're gonna scribe out our cover, like so. We'll scribe that out, cut that piece out, and then we'll weld that all together. All right, we tried it with the little hacksaw. It wasn't working too well. You got this thickness of metal and the back one. So we ended up just plasing it out. We'll clean this up and weld it all back together. Of course, with our extension ring on. All right, folks. And all welded up. The top part was a little thin, but it's all TIG welded and ready to paint up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got it almost ready to go back in the truck. That turned out really well. Well, we relieved the cam gear retainer. Got all our parts on it. Still missing one more CP3. We're waiting on a bracket and a fleece coolant bypass on it. Before we put it back in the truck, we got some crap to take care of there. Clean the frame off. We're gonna get rid of that battery box and clean all this up quite a bit. Get rid of all that trashy insulation. Get rid of that. Probably put some better stuff on there. But stay tuned. We'll be getting her back together. Now that looks a lot better. Nice and clean. Still got a lot of frame painting to do, but Got all that junk off there. We'll probably finish cleaning up the firewall, but we're getting real close putting the engine in it. Can't wait. Man, I'm underneath this thing, jacking it up, putting it on jack stands, make it where we can get underneath it a lot easier with the creeper. And remember when I said we drug this thing out of the weeds? Well, that little piece laying right over there, yeah, that one, is the brake rotor. We're gonna have to replace that before we go racing, as that ain't gonna work very well. Told you this thing's a rust bucket.